Top of the 8th here in Milwaukee, the Pirates leading the Brewers 5-4 in the top of the 8th. First pitch from Aaron Ashby to Ke'Bryan Hayes is a high changeup, 1-0.
Productive for the Pirates tonight.
Ashby doing another inning of work, and he gets Ke'Bryan the tap one foul, and the count's tied up at 1. That was the curve.
Driven in 3 runs of the 5.
Ke'Bryan's 1 for 2 tonight. Looking for another hit to maybe punctuate an 8th inning rally for the Pirates to increase that lead. Here's the 1-1, and it's a ground ball right to Joey O. Fire to first, and Ke'Bryan is retired on the ground out. 1 out.
Potawatomi Casino Hotel.
Now here's the 8 here, Tommy Pham, having a multi-hit game going. First pitch to him is a ground ball in play. It's Joey O again, routine throw to first, and there's 2 out.
How about one more of those?
First pitch out from Tommy Pham. 2 gone, top of the 8th. Both hits right to Joey O. And now here's the 9-hitter, IKF, who's 1 for 3 with a triple that gave Pittsburgh the lead. First pitch from the lefty Ashby is in there. Strike 1, the sinker. Pittsburgh's bottom of the order has done damage tonight against the Brewers. And IKF
ends up in the Brewers dugout.
Shoots 1 foul first base side.
Late on that fastball. Looks like
and he's quickly down 0-2.
Peterson.
And saw him in the clubhouse today. He's doing well. Looks like he can still play.
Oh, yeah. Man, I retired. That's why I'm in the coaching business now. Get away from them.
Payoff. And it's a curveball that misses outside. A ball and 2 strikes now on IKF.
Coach Daniel Vogelback before the game. Well, he had a couple of good years at the Brewers. One big swing that we remember the most, a walk-off grand slam against the Cardinals.
1-2 is a changeup high and outside to tie the count up at 2. Ashby has thrown 30 pitches.
Nice to have that.
In a long relief night for Aaron.
Here's Daniel. The Brewers.
Can he get out of this here to keep the deficit to 1? Here's the 2-2, and it's spiked.
0-2 to 3-2 on Kiner Falefa.
The count is full.
Was a Brewer. He just couldn't help root for the guy. I mean, not a better guy I'll ever meet. Always positive, had a smile on his face. Why wouldn't you, right?
I tell you, a real historian of the game, too. Love talking baseball.
Full count delivery from Ashby to IKF. And it's a curveball that misses down. IKF draws a 2-out walk. And now he can cause chaos on the base paths in the Pittsburgh order. Flips over to the top, and here's O'Neill to the plate.
By Aaron Ashby.
Completely fooled by that curveball, and it didn't miss the strike zone by, what, a half an inch? Could have got called, did not.
Well, this is the type of matchup that you want, though, for O'Neill Cruz.
Lefty. Ashby against O'Neill. First pitch is a slider down. 1-0. O'Neill has a single in the 4th inning. That's his only hit tonight.
Against right-handed pitching. Cruz
hasn't had the greatest season at the plate this year. Check swing, he went. 1-1.
Only takes 1 with this guy, though.
As O'Neill gets rung up on the check swing.
71 against left-handed pitching.
Went too far around. Swing and a miss. Chase the slider. 1-2 now, the count.
Seeing it out of the hand of the lefty.
He was absolutely fooled. Swung way over top of that pitch. O'Neill has struggled against lefties this year. 113 average, only a solo homer, and a 452 OPS.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Very different is his righty's numbers. His righty's numbers are solid. Here's the 1-2. IKF goes, but Aaron Ashby freezes O'Neill, and he goes down looking to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Pirates lead 5-4 in AmFam Field. Bottom of the 8th. Pirates 5, Brewers 4. Christian Yelich already has a home run tonight. In the 5th inning, it was a 2-run shot to tie the game that just snuck around the right field foul pole. Isaac Matson stays in for another inning of work. First pitch to Yelich is in there, strike 1.
Hit a homer against Matson. It was his second of 2 that night in Pittsburgh. Back on May 22nd. Hit a changeup almost into the Allegheny.
Yelich is perfect tonight, 2 for 2. Single, walk, 2-run shot, 2 runs scored, and he takes an inside fastball to tie the count up at 1.
This guy, he doesn't mess around too much.
He's been lights out when he's been with Pittsburgh.
Swing and a miss. Fastball blown by him at the top of the zone at 96. 1-2 now on Yelich.
He's going right after Yelich. 3 pitches, all fastballs.
Payoff for Matson. Yelich fouls it back. Got a piece of it to stay alive.
Now, if the Brewers tie this game or take the lead, it would be interesting to see where Pat Murphy goes. With Trevor McGill throwing an inning and a third yesterday to pick up the save.
1-2. Up high to tie the count up at 2 with the fastball. Trevor McGill is warming up in the pen for the Brewers.
You got to figure he's going to be out there. Tie game, who knows?
2-2. Yelich attacks it and fouls it.
Against Matson.
Third base side.
Fastballs in this at bat.
Has he thrown anything else since he's come in? One off-speed pitch?
Just one. That was the pitch that Frelick almost hit out. There it is. 13 pitches, just one changeup.
Matson been spamming changeup against Yelich. And just in total in this outing today as Yelich fouls it back. There's the changeup, ironically.
Took about 10 miles an hour off that pitch, and Christian Yelich, you can see he's really seeing the baseball well. Fouling that one off.
2-2 again. Yelich, foul ball again.
And down in the zone.
Third base side.
So the pitch number
It seems like he's all over Isaac Matson. He just can't put one in play. Matson needs to find something to blow it by Yelich. 2-2 again. Yelich, jam shot, fouled it back. And even on the stuff on his hands, Yelich is still hitting to stay alive in the at bat. There's still no one out. This will be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Holy. Another 2-2. Misses high and outside with the fastball. The count is full. If Yelich can draw a leadoff walk, then the go-ahead run will be at the plate for the Brewers. Full count delivery to Yelich. He got him! Fastball blown by him at 97. 1 out.
He earned that strike.
And now here's Narco. William Contreras to the plate.
All fastballs, one changeup. You can see Matson, he's pretty fired up over that.
Yelich was
strikeout.
tardy, and he swung underneath of it.
Christian.
Here's Contreras.
Contreras now.
1 for 3.
And scored today. 1 for 3.
First pitch is a slider.
The slider. Didn't throw a
That
slider
missed. What enough?
all to the first few batters he faced.
Contreras single in the 4th and scored a run. 1 for 3. Misses high, 2-0.
You wonder how much that at-bat to Yelich took out of him.
That last fastball is 94. Every pitch to Yelich, the fastballs were in the upper 90s.
Did not chase the slider, and he missed again. 3 balls and no strikes now on Contreras.
Contreras has faced Matson 3 times. 0 for 2 of the walk. He's ahead 3-0.
Here's the 3-0. Contreras fouls it back. And lets out some frustration. He felt like he could have tied this game up 3-1 now.
Fastball to Yelich at 97.
Contreras ground ball into left field. Base hit for William Contreras. It'll be a single. And now the Brewers will have the go-ahead run at the plate with 1 out. And now it'll be Bryce Turang.
The 11 pitch it back to Yelich. They've taken his toll a bit.
Looks like Keith Bryan was playing on the line. That's why there was a big gap out in the left. And that ball easily got through. So now the inning-ending double play ball in effect here for the Pirates. Bryce Turang has an RBI single in the 4th. Contreras at first base is the tying run. First pitch. Misses high. 1-0, and here comes Joey Bart out to talk with Isaac Metzen.
Has not been as crisp post-Yelich sequence.
A little quick chat, and now Joey Bart heads back to his perch, and Metzen tries to hold the advantage for the Pirates.
How important that was, and maybe a bit of a letdown after that.
See if the Brewers can take
1-0 offering to Turang. Misses high with the fastball. 2 balls and no strikes. Hitters count now for Turang. McGill is the only arm warming up for the Brewers in the pen.
This is a golden opportunity for him. You see Trevor McGill getting ready.
Hitters count for Turang, like I mentioned. 2-0 pitch. In there, strike 1.
2-1.
Fastball had split the plate. That one was at 94. A little bit slower than what he had been previously throwing. Bryce Turang gets a soft ground ball. Quick play, Bart throw, Turang! Beat it out!
No, it was close. But the call in the field is safe. It's bang, bang.
Contreras is at second. Either way, he's easily safe. And Don Kelly will challenge.
Hurts you very
It was
little
close.
Not to look at it. You get crew chief reviews from the 8th inning on.
Turang had a slow dribbler just in front of home plate. Joey Bart had to spin and make a really incredible throw to possibly get Bryce Turang out.
Will Little, the crew chief,
He threw a dart,
and Ryan Wills.
and it's very close. Here's the dart from Bart, and he's... Oh, it's so close. It might be a tie. Let's see. Oh, there's the foot.
Is that foot on?
Oh, man.
That is the big question right there.
Oh, it's so close. You can't tell.
There. Yep. Going to be close, but the call in the field is safe.
Yep.
I think it's a tie, and as I've known all my life, the tie goes to the runner. But it's so close. It's so close.
We're 50-50 within our crowd, too.
Here we go. Here's the best angle.
Gonna have to see a lot to prove otherwise. That shot right there doesn't have to be in the back of the glove.
Zoom in. He's out. Got him by half a step.
Yeah.
He's out. That got him by half a step.
Call and field is safe.
What a throw from Joey Bart.
The call in the field is overturned. Your runner is out.
Pittsburgh wins the challenge. Bryce Turang is out at first base. Contreras moves up into scoring position.
A heck of a play by
Half
Bart.
a step. Joey Bart threw out Terang by. What a throw. A Bart dart. And now with 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Contreras at second. That is the game-tying run. Coming up to the plate for Milwaukee is Isaac Collins. He's got a multi-hit game going. Trying to tie this thing up in the bottom of the 8th for the Brewers. Collins out and left. Left-handed hitter. 2 singles tonight. Looking for a third.
Is Isaac Collins the man of the hours? Base hit in his last 2 plate appearances.
Collins has been really good this season for the Brewers, and he takes the first pitch. That's painted on the edge for strike 1. It was a fastball from Matson. And Matson's thrown 28 pitches, so depending on how long this at-bat goes between him and Collins, he'll probably be out for the 9th. Swing and a miss. Fastball blown by him at 96, and Collins quickly down 0-2. And when I mean out for the 9th, I mean he won't be pitching the 9th. I should have said that. Collins quickly down 0-2. Matson trying to preserve the lead.
Collins trying to deliver, hitting .313 with 9 runs batted in with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. Down 0-2.
Payoff. Inside, nearly hit him.
98. There's the velocity for Matson.
Woo, I got so close to hitting Collins' chest. 1-2 now.
Brewers have not had many at-bats with runners in scoring position today. Saw that graphic, just 2 for 4.
One-two delivery. After a look at second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Matson blows the high heat by Collins. And we head to the 9th inning. Pittsburgh still leading 5-4. We'll be right back from American Family Field. Top of the 9th inning. Pirates 5, Brewers 4.
Season high in pitches, 37. He did that back on May 27th against Boston.
Aaron Ashby stays in to begin the 9th inning. And leading off for the Pirates, it's Kutch.
In his sights, trying to put up a 0 and keep the Brewers within striking distance.
Kutch batting second in the Pirates order, takes a high sinker for ball 1.
He's given up 2 base hits and walked 1.
That's at the knees, strike 1. Change up. Kutch is 0 for 4 tonight. 2 flyouts, a pop out, and a strikeout. Longtime Pirate great, but also a Brewer for 1 season. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nasty curveball, pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Below the knees.
This will be Aaron Ashby's 40th pitch of this outing. If he can go the whole way, this will be really good for the Brewers' pen. Payoff. Got him looking! Change up at the knees for out number 1, the 9th. Freeze Kutch. Don't normally do that. And now here's Brian Reynolds.
It should be a lot of fun, and the two actually met for the very first time today out in the outfield. Here's a look earlier today at American Family Field, the two getting to know each other thanks to an introduction with Dr. Brett McCabe, who works with the Brewers in sports psychology, also works
Reynolds
with
spoils the first pitch, 0-1.
Former LSU baseball alum, won 2 national championships there. Now, Paul Skeens and Jacob Mizorowski could have potentially ended up at LSU together. Miz, of course, deciding to sign with the Brewers after going to Crowder College, drafted in 2022. Paul Skeens.
Swing and a miss. Change up at the top of the zone, blown by him. 0-2 now on Reynolds.
Said, he's a great guy.
He's 2 for 4, a single, a double, and 2 runs scored.
On Wednesday, guys. It'll be a lot of
So
fun
he
to watch
scored.
those two.
He came around and scored. Both times he was on base tonight.
Limited tickets available for Wednesday's ball game already because of the matchup.
Yeah, once you get those pitching matchups, I mean, the turnstiles are going to be smoking.
And just like those right arms.
Payoff. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him on the high sinker on 3 pitches, and there's 2 outs in the top of the 9th. And now here's Nick Gonzales, who is 4 for 4
the mind, a little above the zone.
What a day for him.
And he got the changeup by him.
Playing second
Not exactly where he
as
wanted
Reynolds
it, but
was
it worked
tardy
out.
on that
15
one.
strikeouts by the Brewers pitching staff today against Pittsburgh.
And now Nick Gonzales, who's a perfect 4 for 4 with 3 singles, a double, and 2 RBIs, swings and misses at the first changeup. 0-1.
Championship at LSU. His Tigers won the national championship yesterday, beating Coastal Carolina. 0-1 to Gonzales.
Gonzales fly ball center field, sending Jackson back at the track. It's going to drop for his 5th hit of the game. Jackson fires it in. It's a double for Nick Gonzales, and now he's only a home run away. Or sorry, he's a home run and a triple away from the cycle. That's his second double of the night. 5 for 5 for Nick Gonzales. What a night for the Pirates' second baseman.
And Churio swung way around in the gap toward left center. No chance for him to get there.
And this could be Aaron Ashby's night.
And we don't need to tell you how big that run is out there at second base as Joey Bart climbs to the plate. He's 0 for 4.
It looks like it will not be. Aaron Ashby will face Joey Bart. Bart does not have a hit tonight. 2 outs, top of the 9th. Now Gonzales at second. First pitch. Swing and a miss. Sinker blown by at 0-1. Outside corner.
Ashby is up to 46 pitches. He has struck out 5. There's Rob Z.
That's a changeup that just missed outside. Bart nearly chased it.
Aaron Ashby.
And the count's tied at 1.
Changeup. He's thrown some good ones.
Yeah, he has. And good movement on him, too. Not the straight change.
Misses way outside. Contreras does a good job keeping it in front of him. 2-1 now.
15 strikeouts for the Brewers pitching staff today. A new season high. Pirates have had a man on in every single
2-1 delivery
tonight
to Bart.
Breaking
In there, strike 2. Beautiful curve from Ashby.
That's what locked up Bart back in the 7th inning.
And David Bednar warms up for the Pirates in their pen. Remember, Dennis got suspended after going after a fan in Detroit. 2-2 is spiked and the count is full. So the Pirates don't have their closer. They got to roll with Bednar. Full count delivery with 2 outs. The runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nasty curveball gets Bart to strike out. And we head to the bottom of the 9th. Pirates 5, Brewers 4. Can Bednar close the show? Or can the Brewers tie it and force extras or walk it off? We'll be right back from Milwaukee. Bottom of the 9th. David Bednar is in. 10 for 10 on save opportunities. 2-5 record on the year in 30 games. ERA just over 3 in 26.2 innings. 38 strikeouts, 7 walks, 2 homers allowed, and an opponent batting average of triple twos. And the first batter he'll face from the Brewers lineup
Really good. And he's been good against the Brewers. 3.04 his earned run average.
is the rookie Caleb Durbin.
It'll be the bottom of the order.
Righty to start things off.
Against
Bottom of the order for the Brewers. First pitch is a curveball in the dirt in the other batter's box. 1-0. Durbin 0 for 2. A sac fly in the 4th.
Against Bednar this year.
The 1-0 offering from Bednar. Just misses outside with the heater. 2 balls and no strikes.
So Elijah's 6 total base runners over the span of his last 12 games. 3 hits, 2 walks, 1 of those intentional.
Hitters count for Durbin. In there, strike 1 with the fastball. 2-1. Caleb Durbin in the 7th inning or later this year. 271 he's batting. 3 doubles, a homer that walked off the Padres, and 7 RBIs. 2-1 is turned on into left field, base hit. It got through the gap, and the Brewers have the game-tying run at first. Caleb Durbin, a leadoff single.
Hits it hard into left. There's a good start.
And now here comes Jake Bowers to the plate, who has hit many clutch home runs for the Brewers in his career with the Brew Crew.
There's your tying run.
As it just got by Keith Bryant and IKF on the left side of the infield.
Who's 0-4-3, lined to left his last time, gets a
Here's Jake Bowers, the lefty. He doesn't have a hit tonight.
Lifetime against the Pirates closer.
First pitch from Bednar. Bowers, it's a slow tapper foul, 0-1.
They got your base hit. How about a blast and let's go home?
Wasn't a bloop, but I'll take it, right? Line drive and a blast.
Well, Bowers can certainly provide that. 5 home runs on the season.
Here's the 0-1 delivery. Bowers turns on it to right, and it's foul, barely.
Distance.
Oh my gosh. Jake Bowers, if he was just a little bit later on the swing, walked it off. Oh.
Nice catch by that fan in the stands. Just foul.
Oh man.
0-2.
0-2. Misses high. 1-2. Jake Bowers only has a 1 career walk-off homer. It was a solo shot June of 2018 versus the Yankees nearly 7 years ago, almost to the day. June 24th. Today it's June 23rd.
Keep that line moving.
1-2.
It's outside.
Misses outside. The runner went. Durbin is out.
He couldn't get back to the bag.
Caleb Durbin caught stealing for the first down in the bottom of the ninth.
Now
Pat Murphy's going to hold up play.
Look at this.
Well, Joey Bart threw out only 5 of 33 coming into
And Pat Murphy will challenge.
And why not? Take a look at it. You might get lucky here with a replay. A review.
Had not thrown out a base runner, Joey Bart, since the 23rd of May.
Milwaukee is challenging the outlaw on second base.
He had the bag stolen, overslid it. Now
Caleb
let's
Durbin
see if
slides
he ever
in.
gets his body back.
Oh, he overslid it.
Looks like Durbin's got his fingertips on the bag, but this is going to be a tough one to overturn.
Yeah, I mean, clearly safe, but it's had a little bit too much momentum. Came off the bag, couldn't keep the bag
Just
with
a
his foot.
rookie mistake from Caleb Durbin.
And
He
then
gets
he
tagged
tapped
right by
there
the
before
helmet.
hand got on. There may have been some space while the tag was still applied to with his hand. And right here where the
And from the
tag
looks
is,
of it, the
he
Pirates
touched on the foot. And then right
got
there.
Caleb Durbin before he could get his outstretched left
Toward
arm
the challenge.
back on second base.
And nothing to lose at this point, 9th inning.
That's unfortunate because Durbin had that bag stolen. Umpires taking a look.
And what a throw from Joey Bart again. Been on the money twice late in the going here.
Pretty good throw from Joey Bart.
Yeah, and Connor Fleming did a
And
pretty good
IKF
job.
with a good job recognizing that the rookie Durbin slid off the bag
Realizing that Durbin
and putting the tag on before he could get back.
Going into second base, stuck with it, and able to tag him on the helmet.
Here's the call.
Here comes the call.
After review, the call on the field stands. The runner is out. Milwaukee will lose their center.
Pat Murphy loses the challenge. Caleb Durbin gets caught stealing at second. And now, with no one on, Jake Bowers is in a 2-strike count.
Here would have been out.
Yeah.
And there, just for good measure.
Too bad.
Well, so now the
So 2-2 now on Bowers with no one on and 1 out.
Bowers.
Pirates still leading 5-4. And a curveball that misses inside and down. The count is full on Bowers.
Time used by Bowers as he digs back in against Bednar.
Durbin thinking about it on the bench. Full count delivery. Misses inside. Jake Bowers draws a walk, and the Brewers, just like that, have another base runner on. And here's Joey Ortiz to the plate. He's batting ninth. The shortstop, 1 for 3 on the evening. A single back in the fifth.
Daz Cameron coming off the bench. He'll run.
And pinch runner for Bowers. Daz Cameron's in. Daz Cameron did not start the year with the Brewers. He got traded here by the A's early on in the season.
Ortiz 1 out of 3 today.
Good at bat by Jake Bowers. Draw that walk.
First pitch from Bednar to Joey O.
Brewers are giving themselves an opportunity against Bednar.
Inning-ending double play ball in effect as well. Swing and a miss. Fastball up high, blown by him. At 97, 0-1 on Joey O. Jackson on deck for the Brewers. 0-1 with a runner at first. They check on Cameron. And Daz Cameron gets back. Joey O in his career versus Bednar is 1 for 2.
1 stolen base for Cameron in 1 attempt.
0-1.
That's strike 2.
In there, strike 2, fastball. That caught the edge of the plate.
Trying to keep that line moving against Bednar and get to the thump with Churio and Yelich. A couple of guys to clear. Here comes the 0-2.
Here's the payoff. Misses up high and outside. A ball and 2 strikes.
Outfield very deep.
Daz Cameron, the game-tying run at first. Spencer Horwitz playing close to the bag. Actually, Sal is the leadoff hitter.
That's why you give up the concede the single, but not the extra base.
It looks like Bednar may have checked on Cameron again. He got back.
A lot of room in front of those outfielders.
2 disengagements.
1-2 again to Joey O.
1-2 pitch. Strike.
Got him looking! Beautiful curveball from Bednar, and the Brewers are down to their final out. And it'll be the leadoff hitter, Sal.
Bad pitch. Clearly in the
Oh, that was a beautiful pitch from Bednar that locked up Joey O. Nothing he could have done.
Well, now it's a Frelick. He's 1 for 2 lifetime
So here's Sal
against David
with
Bednar.
Cameron at first, the game-tying run, 2 outs. Lefty-righty, first pitch.
Sal takes.
There's the curveball and missed.
That curveball, 1-0. Pretty good
That's in the
pitch.
same spot as where Joey O got locked up on. Wow. Bednar did not get the call. That's very
Cameron's not
surprising.
looked to run over at first base.
Sal ahead in the count. The 1-0 offering.
Sal
Popped it up,
left.
but it's out of play. 1-1. Sal is the game-winning run at the plate. Not known for a patting power hitter, but he is a contact hitter. 1-1. There's the curveball at the knees. He doesn't get the call again.
That pitch, is he?
Oh, man.
Right at the knees, 2 of them.
Woo. David Bednar's giving it his all, and he's just getting unfortunate luck. 2-1. Sal pops it up,
Fouling into the seats, and it's 2-2.
and the Brewers are down to their final strike.
Bednar using that high
As it
fastball effectively.
popped it
High
back.
fastball curve at the knees.
And here we go. This is for the win. Check over on the runner at first, actually, and Cameron gets back again. And now, this is for the win. 2-2 to Sal.
2-2.
Bednar fires for the game. Sal Frelick fly ball into right. It's going to play up for Brian Reynolds. He'll make the catch. And the Pirates hang on and win 5-4.
Pretty good pitch.
See y'all later. RV out. Peace.
Ashcraft.